Welcome back, everyone. Paternity tests can mean a huge difference in people's lives. Knowing the identity of a biological father can mean knowing family history, rights to child support, and the ability to fill out government paperwork. Our national investigative team found a lack of regulation when it comes to the business of DNA paternity testing. And when mistakes happen, critics say there's a lack of accountability and recourse for families. Here's Investigate TV's Lee Zurich with a vile mistake.
BJ Olson never met his father.
I lived my life with only one parent and then lots of grandparents and aunts and uncles who looked after me.
His mother told him she'd been intimate with two men, but DNA paternity tests didn't link either to BJ.
And, that caused a lot of heartache between me and my mom because I always felt like she was holding something back or maybe trying to protect somebody else when, I was just a young boy wanting an answer.
All grown up, BJ submitted a saliva test to Ancestry.com and eventually discovered a relative.
And at that time is when I saw that I had a connection to a first cousin, my Aunt Joanne, and I had no idea who that was.
Aunt Joanne's half-brother, one of the two people BJ's mom claimed to be intimate with. The DNA paternity test he took years ago was flawed.
2 years after my father had taken that DNA test, that the facility that he had taken it at was shut down. And there was some conspiracies and fraud committed.
We found similar complaints across the country of people claiming DNA labs provided incorrect tests. Faulty tests have denied children a father and linked men to children they never fathered. And for those labs, there's sometimes no punishment because the industry isn't regulated by the federal government. It's cloaked in secrecy. The American Association of Blood Banks has taken on some oversight by creating standards and voluntary accreditation for DNA labs that analyze blood to determine paternity. We requested an interview about its rules and standards. The organization declined and says the only way to learn about standards for DNA labs was to look at the organization's manual, a paperback about 50 pages of information. The rate for us and you to buy a copy, $195. And again, we still had no way to get information on specific labs. A faulty test can have a lasting impact. BJ Olson never got to meet his father. He died.
Hello. Well, hello, sonny boy.
Come in. Hi.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Oh, wow, come in.
But BJ finally met his first paternal relative.
I know your journey. It ain't been easy.
Aunt Joanne, who helped fill in a little piece of Olson's family tree, for so long a missing branch.
Yeah, you've been able to provide me with some answers that I don't know that I would have had otherwise.
Oh, good.
So,
Good.
I thank you.
He has some of his life story filled in, but his birth certificate still carries a blank space where his father's name should be because of a vile mistake long ago. Lee Zurich, Valley News Live.
There are 38 AABB accredited labs in North America. Those that our team reached out to for interviews or records either did not respond or declined to comment.
There are plenty of reasons why NDSU has experienced so much success on the football field. As they get ready for Youngstown State this weekend, we asked the head coach about the key to preparing next in sports.